Hi, good afternoon, Priyanka. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm good. What about you?
Yes, I'm always fantastic. Thanks for asking. So, how's your day going so far?
Yeah, my day is going well. Everything is fine here. I'm in Uttarakhand right now, so weather is also very nice here. I'm enjoying.
Okay. So, as you are joining for the first time on my YouTube channel, would you love to introduce yourself for the viewers?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So let me introduce myself. My name is Priyanka. I belong to Uttarakhand, but right now I live in Gurugram, Haryana. I have done masters in finance and marketing. Recently, I qualified UGC NET exam also. Now I'm looking for an assistant professor job, and simultaneously I'm running a YouTube channel. Name is Speak with Priyanka Kataria. I love this language. That is why I started a YouTube channel and started creating English content there. Reading books and talking to people, these two are my hobbies. That is more or less about me. Thank you.
Oh, that's great to hear about you. And congratulations because you passed NET exam and now you're
Yeah,
looking for assistant professor. That's really nice. And I'm so happy to hear that.
yeah, thank
Okay. So moving Mhm. So moving on to another question. So what are your hobbies? What do you like to do whenever you get free time?
Yes, as I mentioned in my intro, so I love reading books and talking to people. Sometimes I love spending time with nature. Sometimes I love spending time with me only. These things I love to do.
Okay. So how long have you been talking to people in this way?
Yeah, it's been 1 year. I have started my YouTube channel. That time I started having conversation with strangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's your experience so far?
My experience, yeah, it is totally like very, how can I say, it is very good. I feel very happy when I connect with anyone who is from different country, from different place. I love talking to them. Overall, it is really nice
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And as you said that you did your masters in finance and just
Hmm.
marketing. So you are
Yeah.
looking for that profession in commerce, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
So then
in
why?
commerce. I'm
Uh-huh.
looking,
Mhm.
yeah, not in commerce, management. My subject is
Oh,
management.
management. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that you would go for that management
Hmm.
thing. Yes, you're right. So the next thing I'm asking, like, as you want to go forward in management thing, then how did you choose this as spoken English to go forward, and how did you start your channel?
Okay, so as I told you, it's my hobby. I love this language. So that is why I started working on it.
Mhm.
And slowly and gradually, I found so many people who are in this journey. So then I thought I should do something in this language also, because when I have conversation with anybody in English, I feel like over the moon. So I thought, yeah, this is the right way to spend time. So that is why I started. Yeah, as a
Exactly,
hobby.
and it's really
Very.
important for the confidence. Even though you become an assistant professor, but if you're well in English, you would be confident enough to present yourself in front of people. Because here you are learning presentation skills. Both of us are learning presentation, how to present ourselves, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, okay. So now tell me something about your place. As you said, you come from a wonderful and beautiful state, Uttarakhand. So where is specific? Do you live in Uttarakhand? Nowadays you are in Gurgaon, as you said, but
Yeah.
where you lived before?
Yeah, I used to live in Uttarakhand. It is a very beautiful place. Everybody knows about it. So I used to live in Rudrapur city. It is very near about Nainital district. I visited so many times Nainital, Bhimtal, these kind of places. And if I talk about nature or weather is very good here. We never faced like very hot weather, very cold weather. There is weather is like normal always. So when I shifted Gurugram, so it was quite difficult for me, like surviving in the populated city. But slowly and gradually, I like become habitual. And you are asking about Uttarakhand. So overall, it is very beautiful place, I would say.
Yes, exactly. So as you said that living in Gurgaon is totally different from living in your own state, that is Uttarakhand. So why did you just shift to this place, Gurgaon, for
Yeah,
your employment, for job, or anything else?
after marriage, I have shifted in Gurugram.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
You got married, so your husband is working in Gurgaon,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's great to hear. So now another question related to spoken English. So when did you get this thought in your mind to improve your spoken English? Or just you were good in English since childhood?
Yeah, if I talk about my childhood days, so that time I used to speak in English. Like my whole study was in English medium. But when I was in graduation, that time my whole environment has been changed. Sorry, my whole
Hmm.
environment had changed. So my fluency was not there. So then I have done masters. That time I felt a lot of difficulties because of poor English. Then I thought I should learn this language, and after completing my masters, I started learning this language again. I took subscription on Clapingo, and I used to had conversation with them, and slowly and gradually I learned so many things from them. And from there I got that idea I should start a channel where I can upload these videos which they provided me. So I started uploading those video on my channel, and from there I got to know about these type of conversation, and I started doing that.
Oh, that's great. So you started your journey with the Clappingo and you took a lot of sessions with the trainers. Then you started interacting with the YouTubers and the strangers. So apart from doing conversations with the people and trainers, what did you do to improve your English?
Okay, so I used to listen to a lot of content, sometimes English movies, sometimes podcast. Ranbir Alabadia is my favorite one in podcast, so I usually watch his videos. And some more YouTubers are there like Jay Shetty is also there. I have some pronunciation issue still now. Uh, okay, and reading book is also one of the good thing. I usually read book aloud whenever I get free time, so I read book aloud, and it helps me a lot. Till now I am reading, and I started writing also. Nowadays I am writing. I feel like there is a lot of need for improvement, so that is why I started writing. There is pronunciation also like not so good, so I want to improve that. Yeah, and these type of
Okay.
conversation help me a lot. Yeah.
Okay. So you took the name of two podcast hosts like Ranveer and Jay Shetty. So apart
Hmm.
from this, did you follow any teachers? Like I followed many teachers when I started my journey. So did you follow some teachers also to watch
uh,
content and to learn English?
yes, one English teacher is there, English with Tiffany.
Yes, I know her. Her way of speaking is marvelous.
Yeah.
Amazing the way she speaks. Mhm.
Sometimes I watch her videos, and it is really grateful and really very nice. And one to Instagrammer also there. I follow them.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so coming on to the another question related to your day. So how your day looks like? Can you tell me like what's your daily routine?
Yeah, my daily routine nowadays, I like there is one tutor. I think you are aware about that, Nand Kumar Gopalan sir from Clapingo. So he added
Right.
me in a group. So my day started with his group class. So around 7 a.m. we joined, and then we discussed about any newspaper, sometime any random topic, so some vocabulary. So my day started with that tutor. Then I had one cup of tea. Then I start reading aloud. Then I start like reading my syllabus book because I want to crack JRF this time. Last time my JRF was
Mhm.
left only for because of 2 marks. So this time I am expecting JRF. So I start
Mhm.
that like after joining that session, I start reading my syllabus book, sometime a mock test, 2 hours mock test. So then around 2 p.m., like yeah, around 2 p.m. I had my lunch. Then again I start reading books, watching classes, then evening tea around 5 p.m. Then I go for a walk. Yeah, go for a walk in the park. Then I sit in the balcony. Then again I read my books. Like my whole day go with books only, I can say. I spend
Okay,
my whole
most
day.
of the time you focus on studies because you are trying to clear that JRF, and I can understand that. So apart from this, whatever time you get, so are you still connected with Clapingo? As you said that you do session with Nand Kumar Gopalan sir. So how did you connect with him? Through English Yari or through Clapingo? How's that?
No, you know that when I used to had conversation with Clappingo tutors, so that time I had around 1,000 sessions with them, with Clappingo tutors. So that
Oh
is
my
why,
goodness, you did
yeah,
1,000 sessions.
yeah.
Mhm.
So that
And
is
you
why,
paid for them.
no, that was free of cost.
Okay,
I
then
was,
it's wonderful. I
and
thought, oh my God, if you would pay it, it's very expensive, right?
yeah, I just bought a 11K course, and then they chosen me as a brand ambassador. Then I used to get free classes. They used to upload on
Okay, then
their.
it's wonderful.
Yeah. So from there, I go we build a good relationship. So that is why they added me in some groups where they usually practice with serious learners. Like there is Sayyid Rizwan also, that is also very good teacher. One tutor is Sasi Kiran Bedi. So whenever I get anything like any doubt, so I can ask them easily because they are also
Okay.
they knows about they know everything about me, about my life. I used to prepare that time assist for that net examination, and I qualified that time. So they also felt really motivated because of my journey. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's really nice. So how long it took you to complete 1,000 sessions on Clapingo? And how many
around
months or years did you complete?
around 1 year,
Around?
one
Around
year.
1 year. So you used to have like one or two or three sessions in a day? More than
Yes,
more than one session a day?
yes, 2 3 session in a day.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's very nice. Okay, so and how did you feel after taking a lot of sessions? Do you feel what kind of differences you got in your spoken English
Yeah, there is
improvement?
huge difference. Yeah, there is huge difference. When it was my first session, I was very nervous because of fear of camera. I used to speak English,
Mhm.
but not in front of camera. So then, when it was my first session, I was very nervous, but tutor was very friendly. He made me comfortable, and then we started having sessions, having conversations. So after some time, I become comfortable. Now also I'm comfortable. I don't have any fear of making mistakes. Still I'm making mistake, but I don't have any fear. I am very confident. I can speak in person as well, like not only phone call or not only video call. I can speak in front of anyone. So that is, I feel it is very big change. And I got to know about reading from there. So I pick some books. So my whole perception has been changed now, like because of clapping the tutors or these type of sessions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. They have wonderful and experienced trainers. So now
Yeah.
another question: did you upload all 1,000 videos on your channel?
No, not all the videos because they used to upload on their channel. So I used to get recording only like half of the videos.
Okay, they uploaded your videos on their channel as well. So
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so another question goes to you. As you said, you prepared for the NAT JRF. So, what about the first part and second part? So, how did you prepare? Did you take online classes or offline classes, or you prepared by yourself? How did you do preparation for a NAT exam?
Yeah, I prepared by myself. I haven't joined any classes, but yeah, I used to give mock test from Unacademy. I think you are aware about Unacademy. It is very
Yes.
like very large like very famous
Well-known
platform.
platform.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So I used to have classes with them. So because of them, and I did a lot of things. Byju's mock series also I purchased, but overall I prepared by myself.
Okay, so you did not take any offline course, and but Unacademy you took classes also from Unacademy, right?
Yeah,
From some teachers online.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what about like what is easy for you, the first paper or second paper? What do you
For
like a
me,
lot? There are two papers. Mhm.
yeah, for me, first paper was easy, and second paper was little tough because for mathematical portion, I don't like mathematical portion, but there is 2 or 3 units like accounts, statistics, and finance. These 3 or 4 units are related to maths. So that is why like I don't like paper two. I got good marks in paper one, not in paper two.
Okay, so paper one. Okay, paper two
Yes.
is related to your own subject which you chose, right? It is related to management and everything, finance and marketing, as you said.
Right.
So okay, so now you are again preparing for NET to clear that JRF, so you can get a
Yes,
scholarship, right?
right. I
Okay,
have
so do
seen
you
a
have any
review
plan to
about,
go for PhD?
yes, that is why I am preparing for JRF.
Okay, so even though after clearing NET, you can directly apply for assistant professor as well, right?
Yes,
If I'm not wrong.
yes, you are right. JRF
But
is
you want
only
to
for
go for the
PhD.
PhD?
Yeah, JRF is only for PhD. If we want to get
Okay, it's
scholarship
only
for
for the
PhD,
PhD.
yeah,
Mhm.
if we want to get scholarship for PhD, so then we have to qualify JRF.
Okay, so why you want to do PhD? Like, is there any specific reason? Because directly, if you want to become an assistant professor, you can become right now as well, right? So, but why PhD? Is there any specific plan you have regarding this?
Yeah, first thing I would love to add doctor like before doctor with my name. That is the one reason. And second is I'm very studious kind of person, so I love indulging myself in these kind of things. So I want to
Okay,
explore
so
things.
first thing,
Yeah. I want to do
doctorate
research.
degree. Mhm.
Yeah,
And second thing, you would love to do research in your own subject because
yeah,
PhD is all about
research.
it's for research scholars, right? So you have to
Yeah,
do something new and you have to find something new.
yeah, true.
Okay. So, but it will take almost, I would say, 4 or 5 years again after clearing your NET JRF. Again, it would take almost 4 to 5 years for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you are ready to give your 5 years.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, that's wonderful. Of course, it's a wonderful thing. And after that, would you love to join as assistant professor? And where would you like to join? Do you have some universities in bucket list? That what are
Yes,
your favorite universities? Mhm.
yeah, I want to join any university in Delhi. For my first choice is Delhi, Delhi University, DU, and somewhere I feel I should join IIM, but I feel it is not possible. I should work a lot of I should work a lot, then I will join. But somewhere it is in my dream. Let's see what will happen.
Okay, it is your dream that you want to join IIMs.
Yeah, and
I
I
hope you
also
will be
heard
able to do a
one
lot
of
of.
your Yeah, I also heard in one of your session you also want to crack net JRF. You want to prepare for that. Is it true?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I did my master's in English literature, but I found myself more into spoken English. But again, the same thing. If I would go for the NET JRF, that is literature, and because I'm a literature student now, and I have to go for that. But the same thing, I'm in a dilemma. Of course, I was thinking, and sometimes I think again because I already completed my master's, so I can do for it. I can go for it because I am not going for the B.Ed. So this is the next step. If I want to go for the NET directly, I can just I would say directly I can apply for assistant professor, but now again I'm focusing on YouTube and I want to improve my YouTube because YouTube is also something where you need to give a lot of time. Nowadays, YouTube is not something where you can do only give your 30 minutes and you can do well. So it's a well established profession now. You have to work really hard if you want to get more and more people and good
Yeah.
reputation on YouTube channel. So again, nowadays I'm not thinking very much about the net, but I'm thinking about my YouTube and growing and investing things in it. So yes,
Hmm.
but that's there in my mind, but I'm not actively preparing for it because there is no certain age for this, right? At any time you can prepare for it.
Yeah, and YouTube is also not certain. So why are you thinking about only YouTube? YouTube is not certain.
YouTube is not certain, but I feel, of course, you should take a risk. No risk, no gain, first thing. And second thing, I'm a spoken English trainer. So I train students and I get many students from the YouTube as well. And third thing, I can have my own offline institute where I can train people related to communication and personality development because I want to see specifically myself in this field and what I know. If I would go for any, actually, right now you are choosing and you are going to become a professor, so that is totally a different field. There,
Yeah.
if I will go to become a professor of English literature, I will not get a lot of scope to improve my spoken English or personality development or do in this side because there are only 24 hours, right? So that's what the one thing. That's why I'm not choosing anything to as a teacher or as a professor because I want to be a personality development trainer or I want to be a YouTuber, be
Mm.
specific. So I want to improve myself as a content creator. So that's why I'm choosing this. And life is always, nobody knows what is going to happen in the future, and it's always uncertain. Nothing is certain in this world, right?
Right. But you can take it a try. You can give it a try. Maybe
Yes,
you qualify.
yeah, that I'm thinking if I exactly. It depends on my mind. If I think there will be the right time to work on it, for sure I will work and I can clear that net as well. So for that, actually nowadays I'm very much into spoken in English and practical English. But literature is totally different from this also. You have to study for it. That is reading again. But spoken English is all about practice, listening to people, watching content, learning from them, make content. But when it comes to this net exam, you have to study for the first exam first and exam second both, right?
And you have to give your like 10 to 12 hours for a day. 10 to 12 hours in a day for preparing this exam. It is not really easy exam.
Exactly. That's very difficult for me now to sit for 10 or 12 hours to study because at the same point of
Mm.
time, I'm training people, I'm training them in spoken English, and I'm working on YouTube also. So it's very difficult to get that time, that much time, 10 to 12 hours to study. And to be honest, I was a studious guy, but now I do not feel that it would be easy for me to sit for 10 or 12 hours in a day, not at all. So, but I would think about it. Yeah, it depends on
Oh,
situations and mindset. Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. So at last, actually, as you have been practicing for 1 year, you took a lot of sessions. So what recommendations would you give to people who would like to learn a spoken English and they want to improve their English from scratch?
Uh, yeah, I would suggest them if you want to speak any language, so you should start speaking that language. Then only you can improve. I'm not like that much fluent in this language, but I feel without speaking you cannot learn this language. Without practice you cannot learn this language. So when initially I started learning this language, that time I felt it is very tough language, but when I took decision and I started learning this language, so slowly and gradually I felt no, it is not that much tough. It it demands only you have to practice every day. So that is the
Exactly. You are
only
right. Mhm.
thing.
Yes, practice makes a man perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, okay. Thank you so much, Priyanka ma'am. It was really nice talking to you, and I'm so happy and congratulations to you again. And I hope that this time you will be able to clear JRF as well. So,
Yeah.
and all the best for your PhD in future.
Thank you so much, sir. It was my pleasure. It is my pleasure. You invited me here. Thank you so much.